Yo, people, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Listen, hope you guys are having a fantastic. What day is it today, man? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Hump Day, guys. Welcome, everybody. Listen, Ruben Amorim, Man United boss, regrets worst in history jab, right? Apparently, he regrets saying that. All right. Also, in other news, Man United are preparing an improved offer for Serie A starlet, um, who is in who just saw a 23 million bid being pushed back or rejected by Lecce in DORGU. So we shall see if what did this report saying that United may go back in, right? So yeah, people, welcome, everybody. Good to see you all. Tony's in the house. Southgate is in the house. What's going on, people? Hope you guys had a fantastic Wednesday, man. Yeah, tomorrow is game day, guys. Tomorrow is game day. It's another crucial day, right? It's another crucial day for us where, let's see, where United will try to get a win from somewhere, all right? That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, man. Tomorrow is crucial. We play Rangers, right? We play Rangers tomorrow. And, before all of that, Ruben Amorim had his press conference today. He was accompanied by Harry Maguire. And today, man, I don't know if you guys saw that press conference. It felt like an interrogation kind of thing. These guys were coming after our boy, right? These reporters, man, you can tell that whole honeymoon period and all that, yeah, that is gone, because these guys were, quizzing him and on everything, right? So let's see here. So according to this report, apparently Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim, coach, has said he regrets saying his Manchester United team might be the worst in club's history, and instead he was pointing the finger of blame at himself rather than his players. All right. Amorim made the comment in the aftermath of the 3-1 defeat to Brighton on Sunday. All right. So on this press conference today, he says, listen, people, talking to the reporters, if he said, if you he was being honest, right? Because he said, he could have went the other way, being delusional, like what you guys are seeing is not exactly what happened. The way Ten Hag used to be in press conferences, right? He'll go there and then he'll be talking about something completely different from what we were seeing happening on the field. All right. So he says, first of all, I want to talk about that, where he was talking about the whole, what he said. All right. He said Amorim began after being asked about his suggestion that his team was the worst in the United history. He says, I was talking more about myself rather than the players. I also said in the same response that I was not helping my players. All right. If you look around, every time I speak and every time you push out and every time I push out, the players are not good enough. I never put the spot on the players. So I understand I give you that headline, right? Talking about the reporters, right? And I am frustrated sometimes. Sometimes I should not say it in those terms, but it is what it is. All right. It is what it is, he said. The man was feeling frustrated, man. I don't blame him, whatever he said, because that's exactly how he was feeling. The team was not performing. He had just broken a TV in the in the changing room back there. So, yeah, man. He continues saying, sometimes it's really hard to hide the frustration in these moments. But the good thing is, I said the same things in the different way in the dressing room 5 minutes before coming to that press conference. So 5 minutes before, he was in the dressing room throwing chairs, breaking TVs and all that. So he already told the players the same thing, that you guys are you're basically terrible, right? Or something in those lines. So he did, he kept it real, he says, So Amorim changed his normal routine after the defeat to Brighton, addressing his players in the dressing room immediately afterwards rather than waiting until the next day. So he apparently his routine is, wait it out, before you just go all crazy, wait it out. The next day when you're nice and calm, he goes and talks to the players. So this man, after that Brighton game, he was a nah. Sometimes whenever things get to you like that, you're like, that's it. I'm gonna let him have it. So his usual routine is to wait, but he couldn't. All right. Apparently there's been reports. This is from ESPN FC. There's been reports that former Sporting coach was so angry that he damaged the TV. Right. He continues saying, "Listen, man, I'm a young guy. All right." Ruben Amorim saying that I'm a young guy. Okay. Sometimes I make mistakes. Okay. And that is why I don't usually talk after the game. All right. This game, I needed to talk. And maybe it was a mistake. And then I get more nervous and go to the news conference really nervous and say things I shouldn't have said. Okay. That's it. Sometimes I'm a young guy. I make mistakes. Right. So listen, man, honestly, I don't blame this guy, man. He's entitled to it. But of course, these reporters on that press conference today, they were loving every second of that because now they kept on quizzing him with all these questions, trying to catch him saying something, kind of thing. But, I think he handled himself pretty well. Let's get Southgate is saying, if City draw or lose, they're out of the Champions League, man. Yeah. Southgate says ESPN might dilute your brain if you watch. Oh, yeah. Oh, ESPN, man. ESPN FC especially. Honestly, ever since Amorim came, they haven't been as bad as they were with Ten Hag, right? 99 Dolphins, what's going on? Welcome, people. People, let's get those likes up. Smash those likes, people. Smash those likes. Ahmad, UXF, what up? Welcome, everybody. Let's get those lights up, right? So that's how Ruben Amorim was rolling today, man. Let's see what else is in this report, man. Let's see. So some of the other quotes he said, quotes he said, I could say different things, right? And say no, it's not the same thing. We have the support of the fans, he said. So he doesn't want to come out being like, oh, you're being delusional. Okay, and he continues saying that the players are they're more nervous at home than away, and just like what we were talking about yesterday, right? We've all noticed that at home these players, like, that's they kind of look like the pressure is more at home, right? And it was interesting seeing Amorim saying the same thing. He says, it's different when they're away, right? When we play away, the guys are more relaxed and chilled. At home, which we should be comfortable because you're at home, dude. At 90% or 80% of those fans they're there to support you, right? So Amorim says we lost 4 games in 5, so it's getting harder, but we can improve. If we don't suffer the first goal, like in the 4th minute, 10th minute, or 15th minute, it is really hard to calm down the team. So he knows his team, like the weak mentality kind of thing, because once they concede that first goal, especially at home, like the heads go, right? So I don't know how you fix that, because these players will always have that, in the first, first he says here, first 4 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes in the game, they should not concede. If they do, then it's hard to come back, right? The first thing in my mind, he says, is that they to make sure that we don't get scored on. We need to score first, right? So especially when we're playing at home, he says we need to score first, all right? And and we need to score first. If we score first, one I think that will change and we will improve. So when we score first, obviously we're going to be able to push on, right? He says that the team is very anxious, especially playing at home. It's getting harder for everyone to play at Old Trafford, which is pretty. I don't know. Even that statement, it's getting harder to play at Old Trafford. You're like, yo, man, these players, dude, it should not be hard to play at home. You're at home, all right? United have conceded first goals in their last 5 games at Old Trafford, right? So we've conceded first in those 5 games: Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, Newcastle, Southampton, and Brighton. So it's just mad. Tony saying Sporting lose today. Sporting lost today. Okay, guy Jokers only 1 goal. Wow, interesting. Definitely interesting. Let's see what else. Let's see. I see Ahmad in here is saying he wants to join. Let me add. Yeah, give me a second, Ahmad. All right. Pardon that noise. What the hell is that? Let me see if I can invite you. I'm not getting the option to invite you, Ahmad. Yeah, I'd have to check because it doesn't give me. Usually, if I tap, it will let me invite you. So yeah, Ahmad's on the line. Well, I know, man. I wish it was Ahmad Diallo, but this is a different Ahmad. Ahmad. He has on the TikTok side. He has a Bayern Munchen logo on there. Ahmad, you a Bayern Munchen supporter? Let us know what team you support, man. Let us know what team you support. Yeah, man. So basically, it was those kind of the press conference today was pretty tough on Ruben Amorim, but I think he handled it very well. Maguire was also asked about how did the players take the criticism from the manager. Maguire was also very good, man. He said, "These us as players, we need to stop finding excuses. We know if you're playing in this big club of ours, we have to step up. We have to make sure that we do our part. All right, no excuses, and we need to fight for this badge. So and also he was asked, like, one of the questions was when Xerxes was booed off the stadium last time, how did he take it? Maguire said, I reached out to Xerxes that after the game via text, and he told Xerxes, listen, man, the reason you're here is because you're a good player. So don't take those boos and stuff like that. You keep your head up, keep fighting, and you are a good player. So keep believing in yourself, that kind of thing. So I like the fact that Maguire took upon himself to text him privately to kind of encourage the kid. Say, hey, man, don't sweat it. It comes with the territory, especially in this team where people expect so much from us. We're always going to be criticized. He even Maguire said, listen, back then those legends, that Beckham, Rooney, Scalzi, all of them, they were legends, but they were always criticized, right? So yeah, man, the way he was talking, he kind of reminded me those captain vibes. He was asked, does it feel? Do you feel? He was. One of the reporters said, your manager now says you're behaving more like a captain. He said, listen, I've always been a leader, so I don't necessarily need an armband, but I'm always gonna step up and do what I can to help the team. So yeah, man, I really liked Maguire, and most likely, no, 100% he's gonna start tomorrow, because now he looks like whatever we coming up with our lineup, Maguire is up there. Let's see. Oh man, Ahmad. Yeah, man, I hit it and I don't see that option. I don't know what's the deal with my phone over here. Yeah, I have to check it again. Let's see. Wesley, Michael, what's going on, Wesley? Good to see you. Welcome, 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 people. Let's get those likes up, people. Smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right. Welcome, 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 everybody. Try Ahmad. I'll check it out, Ahmad. There's something weird. Ever since TikTok got back, things have been not running smoothly. So I'm trying to figure stuff out. All right. Let's see. Wesley is saying Chelsea are not interested in Garnacho or Menu. It's a massive BS created by their agents to bump Garnacho's price and get Menu a bigger contract. Mr. Wesley, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. You know what? Of course, right now, we think, according to these reports, right, the number one priority, I think, for Garnacho, if he leaves, is going to be Napoli, right? But Napoli, it looks like they're kind of trying to play hardball. They don't really want to pay the 70 million amount that we're trying to get, maybe slightly under 70 million, right? So that's why they're also going trying to get Adeyemi or something, right? But I really think I saw something from Fabrizio about Garnacho. I'm looking it up. Okay, yeah. So according to Fabrizio, he's saying that Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea is a concrete possibility. Chelsea are really, really considering making a bid. Okay. He is obviously Garnacho is valued at 60 million. That's what he had here. Chelsea could make a bid in the next hours or days. He says, let's see. So, I know that's what you're saying, but Fabrizio, he's making the statement there that we could definitely see this happening, because if Napoli cannot afford him, then Chelsea, you guys have the money. So, I wouldn't be surprised, man. So long as if Chelsea gives us 60 million, I'll be all right, man. I'll be all right with that. At least we're getting some of that money we paid Chelsea for Mason Mount back, right? And that will not be a bad deal. Let's see. Wesley saying Amorim reminds me of Maresca when he first came in. Yep. He got rid of all the players that have attitude and exactly. Lukaku, Ziyech, Sterling. Yeah. I'm getting those vibes too. And Amorim is getting rid of players that. True. He's trying to clean house, but and not only that, Amorim is also trying to figure out what players work in his system. Right, Garnacho, honestly, he doesn't really fit in his system perfectly, whereas because Ruben Amorim plays with a back three with wing backs or wingers who can play wing backs. Garnacho cannot do any of those tasks, right? As far as the wing backs, the 2-10s, that is not his thing. Garnacho is an out and out winger, right? So it's tough for him to adopt a different playing style. Right, and it's taking him a while to pretty much understand Amorim's system, but it's something that he can learn. He's young, so that is the advantage that he has, and he has huge potential, man. Garnacho has huge potential. Whoever buys him, if it's Chelsea, let's see, if it's Chelsea getting him or Napoli, dude, they're buying a really good player, man. A good player that at 20, right now he's 20. In the next 5 years, he could blow up to be like different level. All right. Who's worse, Manu or Spurs? Man, at least Manu we won some trophies. At least Manu won some trophies, man. Last season. Spurs. Oh, Spurs are just Spurs, man. What can you do? You don't expect much from Spurs. That's how it is, Wesley. People, listen, smash a like, hit the subscribe if you have not done so already. All right, let's jump into this other story that I'm seeing here. Manchester United are preparing an improved offer for Lecce's Patrick Dorgu. Man United, Ruben Amorim needs a left wing back. All right, need a left wing back ASAP. All right, and according to Fabrizio Romano, earlier he had said that he confirmed this. He says that. Let's see. What did he say? I should have had it here and kind of lost it. Yeah. So he says Manchester United will sign a new left wing back. Okay, in this window. Okay, talks for Patrick Dorgu continue. Lecce insists on 34 million. Alvaro Fernandez or Alvaro Carreras is another option on the United list. Okay, the club has a 15 million buyback clause. So it could be Alvaro Carreras is like a backup plan if we don't get Dorgu in. But based on these reports here that we're going to put in the second bid because the first bid was rejected, this is good because I think in Amorim's system, those wingbacks are crucial, right? They are crucial because we will see, like, for example, if this Dorgu guy comes in, yeah, it's not like I've watched a lot of his games, but from the clips you see, he could do a job. Basically, he's a player, right? Even if it's half of Luke Shaw, so long as he's available, he can play on that left-hand side, bomb, run all the way in attack and drop back to defense, cross the balls, be creative. Listen, it's something different that we didn't have before because Dalot is not that guy, right? Dalot is not that guy. So I like these reports that Man United are preparing an improved offer for Lecce's Patrick Dorgu after the initial 23 million plus add-ons was rejected. All right, United Director of Football negotiations, Matt Hargreaves, left Milan on Wednesday night after meeting with Lecce's president, Damiani, as well as agents Frank Trimboli and Leon Angel. All right. Mail Sports understand that Lecce want 33 million for the full back Dorgu. United have only option. While United have other options on the table. All right. So 33 million, I don't think is bad, man. I don't think it's bad. But I have a feeling United, we are not going to trigger this unless Garnacho's deal is finalized. Just like the way we did with Ugarte and McTominay. When McTominay deal was finalized, that he's heading out of the door, that's when we went ahead and triggered Ugarte deal to come through, right? So I'm glad that we're still negotiating, right? So the left-sided wing back is one of the options United have been exploring to strengthen their squad, with manager Ruben Amorim poised to give the green light for Anthony to join Real Betis. So that's another one. Anthony is supposed to be at the door, but today we saw him training with the team. We also saw Garnacho training with the team. We saw Rashi training with the team. So pretty much, all the players are there training. Now we shall see tomorrow what happens when that lineup comes out. If Garnacho is in the team, then we know, okay, it's kind of tricky, right? But if he's not included at all, then we know, okay, a deal could be, we may get a here we go here soon. And probably Amorim is kind of saving him since he could be on his way out. So again, apart from that Dorgu deal, the report says also United is negotiating with Napoli for Alejandro Garnacho. So we shall see how that deal is going to pan out. But one thing I can say is without a signing this transfer window, it will be extremely disappointing. Got 10K like on TikTok. 1K like on TikTok. Oh, that's what's up, Ahmad. I appreciate it, man. Hold on a second. Do I? Let's see. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Ahmad, man, I think maybe I need to do. I need to hit you up with a follow or something. Or you need to hit me up with a follow. Maybe that could be the reason. Tony is saying, I can't wait to see. What is it? I said, can't wait to see. The world is killing me. Oh yeah. Me too, man. Who we're gonna get, right? Yeah, me too. And listen, it's only what 8 or 9 days left. We're almost there, man. We're almost there. Like 9 days. How many deals, guys, do we think we can really accomplish in 9 days? Right? Because if we couldn't do deals this whole time, we're gonna in the next 9 days we're gonna be able to execute like I don't know 3 deals, dude. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if mostly we get the DORGU deal in and secured, but apart from, for example, like Rashi leaving, that to me doesn't look like it's going to happen because Rashi, he says that he wants to go to Barcelona. Barcelona, they really cannot bring him in now because they need to create space. All right, they want to get rid of Ansu Fati and all this, but without that, without that, it's not going to work. Tony is saying maybe secret workings. I mean, that will be. I think that will be incredible for Ineos to pull that off, right? I mean, maybe we may see mostly outgoings. If we see Garnacho leaving and we get some money in, Anthony looks like, according to Fabrizio, he already gave us a here we go. So Anthony could very well be, heading out very soon. I don't think Rashi is going to go anywhere. Maybe we bring one player in DORGU, and then that's it. We call it a day. Well, it's going to be disappointing, but we're just going to have to tough it up until the end of the season because I don't see us getting a striker. I don't see us getting another midfielder kind of thing. So the only thing, people, is just going to be maybe that that DORGU deal coming through. Yeah, I mean, it's just disappointing. And then if you look at the blue side of Manchester, they're just signing players left, right, and center. Even though they lost today, talking about Man City. Oh, man. Talking about Man City, man. You can't help but laugh at them. Even though we're in the mud, United, but sometimes you need to look for those to laugh at your neighbors whenever you get a chance, right? This City, they were leading 2-0. But it was an incredible game, man. PSG, they played an amazing game today to get back into that game, right? So Pep, with all the new, he signed his new players. I think one of them started today, if I'm not mistaken, right? But he couldn't get this team through. Revenue from excitement by the fans. Yeah. Surprise moves could bring in some revenue, so that could be their move. Yeah, because Ineos, they know that they're smart people, so they know like the fans are frustrated, so they need to find a way to bring the fans, on their side, kind of thing. So they need to give us something, all right? Because the team right now is just a mess. Because right now we cannot guarantee any wins, in the next games coming up, right? We cannot guarantee any wins. So the team may be struggling, a win here, a loss there, a win here, a loss there. So the morale, the fans and everybody is just going to be more low as you can get, right? So it's pretty crazy. Let's see. Grealish with a goal. Yeah, man. Grealish he came off the bench, man. Grealish came off the bench. Cheers, people. Yeah, Grealish came off the bench and was able to get that goal, man. He didn't smile much, though. I don't know. He didn't look very happy. I don't know. It's because that he has been struggling to find the back of the net, but he didn't. He didn't really smile after scoring that goal. So Yeah, but it's crazy. And I think, did I see somewhere that if they lose another game, then they could be knocked out of the Champions League? Uh, let's see. So Pep Guardiola says Man City boss admits that dropping out of the Champions League is now a reality after collapsing versus PSG. Wow. Imagine that. Champions knocked out at this stage. Embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Look at me saying that, and then watch us getting our getting our butts beat tomorrow. But hopefully it does not happen. Let's see. So Manchester United, apparently, this is according to Caught Offside, Manchester United are struggling to find a buyer for Casemiro and may be forced to lower their expectation of to 30 million fee, right? So Casemiro for 30 million. Damn. With what? He has 2 more years in his contract? That is crazy. Come on, people. Someone come and get Casemiro, man. 30 million, it's a bargain, you know? But again, his salary, though. His salary, could be another problem. A lot of teams, they cannot afford to pay these huge salaries that we pay these players, because that's the issue with Rashford, right? Rashford, unfortunately, because of his salary, it's becoming harder and harder to offload him as well. Yeah, it's becoming harder and harder. So yeah, let's see what else is going on over here. Let's see. Yes, again, according to reports from the Mirror, saying Manchester United will sell Alejandro Garnacho to Napoli if they meet the valuation price of 70 million. So far, Napoli have offered 50 plus add-ons. Talks are ongoing. So this is going to be a really crucial point in the next couple of days for sure. All right, it's going to be very crucial. Former Manchester United left back Alvaro Fernandez, performance against Barcelona last night impressed those at the club, and they are interested in a deal. All right. So finally, man, I was wondering why we're not talking about Alvaro Fernandez or Alvaro Carreras, right? Because this kid can do the job, right? He can do the job, man. And I don't know why we sold him, because honestly, could be one of those who would have stayed and helped us big time on that left-hand side. But again, it's a good idea that sometimes whenever you send these players out, they go out there, get much needed game time, because maybe if he had stayed at United, Ten Hag would not have played him that much, and the next thing, he doesn't develop. So sometimes it does work out. JR, let's see. Jordan, hello. What's going on? Welcome. All right, so sometimes it does work out to send these guys out on loan, and we that way we can reap some rewards here. Interesting with the salary. Tony saying interesting with the salary. Is that a yearly salary for them, or how does it work? Also, for the salary, these guys, it's weekly. So like Rashford, he's getting paid $300K a week. Tony, I know that it's kind of your range, Tony. Okay, yeah, they get paid like $300K a week. So in most leagues, and the players don't get paid that kind of money. You only see that at United. Even at PSG, maybe you may not see people getting paid. Maybe one player, maybe, but mostly they don't get paid that crazy amount like that. United, we had to do it that way because to lure these players in, like Casemiro and them, whatever player we're trying to bring in, we were throwing cash in the past, right? We throw them cash to say, hey, listen, okay, this is our project, but I know we haven't won anything in I don't know how many years. Um, but if you come in, we'll pay you better than most of the other team that you probably United's competing with for their signature kind of thing. So it's one of those that can be that is coming to bite us right now because when it comes to offloading players, we can't do it, right? Let's see, it becomes a problem. Um, According to Ben Jacobs, he's saying Man United are optimistic a deal can be reached with Lecce for Patrick Dorgu for under 40 million. Club to club negotiations continue today. So again, a lot of these reporters are kind of vouching for that. So if anything, that could be our one and only deal this window, right? Could be one and only deal this window. Defiant, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Former Rangers, let's see. So Ahmad will be playing against his former club. He played for Rangers, and former Rangers player Scott Arfield on Ahmad, he said he had one of the best attributes you can have as a professional footballer, being the best trainer every day, right? So that's why Amorim loved this kid, right? He says that the sessions the day after a game are mostly for the boys not playing, so they can grind in to get their fitness up. So he said, honestly, he was bang on it. He was a monster every single day with his quality and his work rate, right? So, Ahmed, you know what? He deserves it, man. He deserves it. All the accolades, man. Hard work sure does pay off, man. He kept his head down and he did his thing. All right. Kept his head down and did his thing. Yeah, so City was Manchester City has the most expensive squad in the entire Champions League, with a squad value of 1.23 billion. Despite this, they're currently 25th in the league. Whoa, according to Statman Dave, he's saying, what a waste of money. Jeez. What? That is crazy. And guys, listen, in case you missed it, man, our boy Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, all right, won his first game in charge of Besiktas tonight. His new side hammered Athletic Bilbao 4-1 in the Europa League in a statement victory for the former Manchester United boss. Big up to Ole. Ole finally gets back into management, and get that statement win. That's pretty good. New manager bounce, I guess. Wish him all the well. Wish him well, man. We all love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And it took a while for him to get back into coaching. I guess he was being very selective. He just didn't want to join any team. So this is very interesting, him joining Besiktas. Maybe it was the right time, right team, right environment. Sometimes these things have to line up in order for you to get back into action. All right. Chris Wheeler is saying Manchester United would be alarmed if Ruben Amorim ditched his 3-4-3 system, right? A lot of people, that's what they're calling. Like some of these pundits on Sky Sports and everything, they're like, yeah, man, dude, right now you need to get the wins. So it is time for you to ditch the system, all right, for wins, right? So Chris Wheeler here is saying if he does ditch the system, then they'll be alarmed. The hierarchy at Manchester United believes the issue lies more with individual mistakes and some players lacking effort and application rather than the system itself, right? And if you think about it, that is pretty accurate because most of the goals that we've been conceding is mistakes, not paying attention, just basically no application, no, the players are just weird. I don't know what is going on. As Ruben Amorim said earlier, that it could be because of that, especially when we play at home, that the anxiety, they're anxious, and all this that's causing them to make these mistakes. But I'm glad that Ruben Amorim is sticking with his guns, man. I don't want him to change the system. Stick with it. That way you expose these players that do not work in your system, and then and then from that point on, we'll see what happens, because this window is going to close, and then we're going to have to find a way to push on until the end of the season. Hopefully it doesn't get worse than it is now, right? Because I saw someone had put up a visual saying that when Ten Hag left, we were 13th. Okay, Ten Hag left when we were 13th. We got a new manager. And then what else did we do? We got a new manager. We went ahead and beat Liverpool. No, we drew with Liverpool. We beat Arsenal, and then there was something else. And then fast forward to now, we're still at 13th. It's like, it's one of those that image, man. I was like, wow, this is so crazy. And basically saying like, we are rubbish, right? We sack a manager hoping that we'll get a balance to go to climb the table. We didn't get that. We had a couple of games, we played well, but we're still in the same place now where Ten Hag left us. So it's pretty crazy, right? It's pretty crazy. Let's see. Trying to see here. What else we have going on? Apparently, Matthias Cunha. Now, listen, Tony, talking about those secret deals. If one of those secret deals that United is working on includes Matthias Cunha to Man United, that will be absolutely incredible. People smash a like for Matthias Cunha, man, if he can come to Man United. So according to this clip here, he's saying that he said now I'm a Wolves, so it kind of rebuffs the whole idea of him joining Man United. But he says Man United is a club I admire because I have been supporting them since childhood. So Matthias Cunha is a United supporter from childhood. So come on, dude. Fulfill your dream. Push that move. Come to United. Come to United, man. That would be incredible. Wesley, what's up? Wesley saying Amorim reminds me. Oh, I did see that one. Reminds me of Maresca. The Joker, what's going on? Squeegee, hello. Man, I missed all these chats. What's going on, Squeegee? Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Free Beats, who will win the Champions League. Let's see. Free Beats is saying we will. Free Beats is saying we will win a trophy in 6 months. Oh yeah, man. We're gonna win the trophy for sure, man. 100%. Squeegee. Let's see. Squeegee says Liverpool. Sadly. Can Real win it again? They look pretty good today. You can never rule out Real, but Liverpool, they look like they have that thing. I don't know what it is, but Liverpool look like they have that this season, man. I mean, they're clicking. They fight till the end. They find a way to win. Darwin Núñez scores goals in the final minutes of the game to win them. Come on, Darwin Núñez has been useless, but now he's finding it back in the net. So it could be, which is, yeah, man, it's a disgrace. But yeah, let's see what's going on. Free Beats now, bro. That's what you see. Free Beats. That's what I'm thinking too. It could be Real Madrid, but Real Madrid, I don't know, man. You saw what Barcelona did to them, right? So I don't. You can never rule out Real Madrid, of course, because they always have another gear to go to. Kylian Mbappe looks like he's finding form, and then Rodrigo right now looks like he's firing. Right, Rodrigo looks good. Like that. You saw the back heel today from Jude Bellingham to Rodrigo, and then Rodrigo bent it. Ah, it was beautiful. Right, so yeah, it's gonna be tight, but I think Liverpool, they're really gonna push. They're gonna push. They're gonna push them all to the end. Let's see. I'm liking the secret deal, dude. Tony, I'm telling you, man, I like that secret deal, man. Matthias Cunha, that'll be awesome. Let's say Squeegee say big game tomorrow, Squeegee. Yes, sir. Are you going to the game, Squeegee? Let us know, man. Let us know if you're going to the game. And guys, now we're talking about game. Let's since now we kind of know. Yes, Squeegee say yes, I'll be there. Nice, nice. Where are your season tickets? What stand are they? Which stand are they on? Just curious. Are you on the Stratford end? But yo, tomorrow, man. Come on, United. You gotta get a win tomorrow, man. We got to, because we cannot afford like. Oh, you in the East Stand? Okay. Nice. Yeah. So, people, let's get those predicted lineups, man. I know we did one yesterday. Today we have more information. It looks like Maguire, Rashi's back in. Do we expect Rashford to start tomorrow? I mean, the man was training, right? The man was training. So do we think he's going to be somewhat integrated? Defined is saying no Rashi. Listen, I would not be surprised if Rashi is in the team, not starting, at least on the bench. Because if he's on the bench, it probably would tell us that, okay, this guy, he's not going anywhere. Maybe there's no, the deal could not be made. I don't know. But, it was good to see him smile and everything. Like, and that's the thing that a lot of people are wondering, okay, why is he back with the team, training with the team and stuff like that? The difference between him and Jadon, Sancho, and Eric Ten Hag had a beef going on. So he was, exiled and all that. Rashi, it was different. He's just not, performing to the levels, that he's supposed to. Defiant is saying zero interest in Rashi. Dude, Defiant, I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. But if he does not leave, then Ruben Amorim, I know he does not want to get this guy back playing with the team because he doesn't rate him. He's going to have to play Rashi, right? He's going to have to play Rashi. Squeegee is saying that should get a huge face cut out of Luther and hold it in the game. Oh, that'll be that'll be nice, man. That'll be nice. That'll be something. Yeah, Squeegee, man. Make sure you take a lot of pictures at the game, and then that's what you gotta do, Squeegee. All right, you're gonna make sure you take some pictures. All right, and then you're gonna drop it in our Discord community. Okay, we have a Discord community, man. Squeegee, I'm gonna drop it in the chat, and then join the Discord. That way, when the game is over, when you're celebrating the win for United, let's see. That's not it. Let me. Kiyoshi, what's going on, Kiyoshi? Let's see. Copy. Let's see. Okay, I got that. Let's see. Guys, please join the Discord community right there. I dropped the link. If you click it, it doesn't open up. Copy it and then paste it on your browser. Okay. I'm going to pin the message up there. So it's right there. All right. So yeah, Squeegee, that's your job, man. Tomorrow, take a whole bunch of pictures. All right. Join the Discord. Drop the pictures on there. That way we can, we can enjoy the environment. Even if you have videos or something like that, you can drop it in Discord. Kiyoshi, welcome. Um, let's see. 99 Dolphins is saying Onana needs to be gone already. He makes me nervous. See, that comment, right, for Onana, the hair, whenever he was getting back passes back in those days, I used to feel that way. Like the hair was, it was making me nervous whenever he was getting back passes, right? So, right, these days, I don't worry so much with Onana when it comes to back passes, right? But, when they shoot from God knows where, kind of a little bit worried. Corners, set pieces, yeah, problem. I'm getting, but the thing is, with set pieces, I get nervous not because of Onana. It's that our defense, like we don't know how to defend set pieces as the whole, the back line or the whole team. So it's not specific for Onana, right? So if you can get in Discord, let us know and we can help you. Yes, Tony, thank you very much. Tony is one of the mods over there, guys, in the Discord. Zero interest in Rashid Defiant is saying, I feel you, Defiant, I feel you. But that's what I was saying earlier. Like, if Rashid does not go, AMORIM, he will be forced, by the higher ups, the hierarchy, to say, listen, man, we got to maintain his value. You got to find a way to play him. And what is AMORIM going to do? He's going to have to play him. All right. Kiyoshi is saying Onana is built like a 1x1 Lego piece. Oh, that's too funny. People, smash that like. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already, guys. If you're new, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Let's see. Try to see here. Sorry, 99 Dolphins said he's horrible in crosses. Yeah. I think Xerxes is really good. Yeah, so I think, so since we're here, let's talk about our lineup, man. We know Maguire was on that press conference today. So I think Maguire is definitely starting. All of a sudden, Maguire feels like the number one name in that back three now. If he's fit, the man is starting. All right? It's crazy how fortunes can change. And that's what Ruben Amorim said that too. Like in football, things can change so quickly, right? If we can string some wins together, then the players will develop that confidence. They'll be, we can go on that run. So, and Maguire, people used to want him gone, but now the man looks like we gave him the 1-year extension, and he looks like who knows, he may get a new deal. If we give him a new deal, once the extension is done, obviously we're gonna have to give him a lower salary. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna take that deal. ED Sigma, hello, welcome. Squeegee saying Maguire has played well when he's played, to be fair. Yeah, exactly, Squeegee. I gotta give it to him. He kept his head down and he just played, and that is what it should be. Listen, man, this dude, his armband was taken off of him. Right, big Man United captain, armband taken off, and he kept his head down, man. Kept on grinding, and then he's getting rewarded now with the starting berth, right? And Ruben Amorim, apparently, when they were talking about plans for this January window and stuff like that, one of his main priority was to make sure that Maguire gets that 1-year extension. That way he knows he's good. Kiyoshi is saying if Brighton goes for DORGU, the price will be 10 million. When we go for him, it's So Kiyoshi is saying if Brighton go for DORGU, price will be 10 million. When we go for him, it's less than 30 million, even 40. Yeah, the United tax is real. The United tax is real, but Ineos, it looks like what they are trying to do is to tell the world that, listen, we're not the old United, so we're not going to just be throwing money out like crazy like that. So hopefully we have better negotiators, people who supposedly know football. They're not going to be taken to the cleaners. Let's see. Uh, Ed Sigma is saying, Tony, very well, especially since since Man City. I meant Man City might not qualify. Yeah, man. It's Ed Sigma. City might not qualify. All right, but I think they will. They'll find that extra gear. Mamouche, once Mamouche gets in there, yeah, they'll find that they'll go into the playoffs or something, and they'll make it. They'll make it. But man City's defense, it is so shaky, man. You can see those goals coming back from a mile away. They were shaky. The midfield was wide open. I mean, it was just crazy watching that game. Okay. Squeegee saying he's acting like a leader. The team needs it. Squeegee, 100%, man. On that press conference today, yeah, man. The dude was talking with confidence. He even said, it doesn't matter even if I don't have the armband. I'm still a leader of the team. Helping my fellow players. Some of them, of course, they're younger. I like the fact that he reached out to Xerxes after Xerxes was booed in that one game, right? He reached out to him via text. He said, "Listen, man, there's a reason why you are here. You're a good player. Keep your head up. If big players, legends like Keane, Rooney, Beckham, all of them, they were criticized heavily. We should expect that. It comes with the territory of playing for this huge club. So it's one of those, to play for United, man, you gotta have thick skin. All right, you gotta have thick skin. And that also could be another thing that Garnacho needs to learn. If he stays, he needs to, not pay too much attention in social media and all this stuff, because like the other time when he scored and he didn't want to celebrate because he felt like the fans don't love him anymore, the way that people are criticizing him. Yeah, you gotta put your blinders, play your football, let your football do the talking, and that's it. That's all we want. So yeah, Garnacho needs to learn that. Of course, he's young. Young folks, even myself, we're constantly on social media, on looking at stuff. But especially if you're professional, yeah, go with blinders. Like be like Maguire, man. Let's see. I am TS. I was gonna watch the live, but battery is at 5%. TS, that is okay, man. Smash that like, hit the subscribe, and you know what? You can always watch it after the fact and drop a comment. We appreciate you letting us know. Ed Sigma, do you think Garnacho will stay? No, I think Garnacho's gonna go, man. I think Garnacho's gonna go, but he may not go to Napoli. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to Chelsea, guys. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But because Chelsea, according to Fabrizio Romano, he said Chelsea are really, really, really interested in Garnacho, right? And Chelsea paying that 60 million that we want, it may not be an issue, because Napoli, they're struggling to come up with that money, right? Napoli, they're trying to be cheap. They have 80 million from Kvaratskhelia, and they don't want to give us 60 of that. Come on, right? They're trying to lowball us. They're trying to lowball us when a player who has tremendous potential. Because Garnacho, what you're buying is a player who, he's going to come into the game right now, hit the ground running, right? At Napoli, for example, formation works for him. He's going to be able to play week in, week out, because he's going to replace Kvaratskhelia. So everything works out for him. If he goes over there, he gets more chance of, making sure that his name is on that team for the World Cup coming up, right? So he has a lot of good things that can happen for him going to Napoli, right? And at United, he doesn't really fit in the AMORIM system. So it could be that's why Amarin is willing to let him go. But today, when he was asked about that, like the talks going on, he was asked that Garnacho, if a price can be reached, he could be heading out. Ruben Amorim was like, "Listen, let's focus on the game, right? Let's focus on the game, not all these talks that are going on." So he said, "No, I just want to talk about the game today." So, and when he was saying that, if you look at his face, he was kind of like, he looked kind of blown too. Like, I could be losing a player that he has been using, because Garnacho has been on the bench most of the time. Some games he starts. So it's one of those players that have been decent, even though he's playing him he's been playing him in a different role, and he has been working with Garnacho to learn this new role as a 10, whereas Garnacho is used to be playing as an out-and-out winger and all this stuff. But Garnacho is a player that, he's always been available, hardly injured, knock on wood, right? So it's definitely going to be a loss if he leaves, but because if he leaves, and then also Anthony, Fabrizio already gave us the here we go to Real Betis, right? So in the next couple of days, we may see him leaving as well. So that's two. You have Garnacho at the door, Anthony at the door. I don't think Rashi is going to go, guys. I don't think Rashi is going to go. Right? It's only Barcelona right now. Barcelona and Dortmund. Barcelona, to get Rashi, they need to offload Ansu Fati to create space in the salary, right? But according to Fabrizio, so far there's no concrete destination for Ansu Fati, and I think the two players they're trying to get rid of, right? So if that does not happen, then Rashi is not going to go to Barcelona. So that means he stays, right? So again, I know a lot of us, we wanted Rashi gone, man. We wanted Rashi gone. That way we can have a clear, start, but Rashi may be here to stay. You saw the man today training with the team with a big smile on his face, knowing like, listen, people, I hold all the cards here, right? I hold all the cards. I get paid crazy money, and United cannot do anything if I don't want it to happen, right? So, it's just gonna be like, and he knows, like, even if he, but in 9 days when the window closes, right? He knows if he doesn't leave, the team Amorim has to play him, right? Because if you don't play him, his value tanks. Come summer, you're gonna have more problems offloading him, right? So it's one of those, like, if you think about it, yeah, the man holds quite a bit of the cards. Let's see. Squeegee saying, "I'll miss Ghana if he goes." Yeah, man. I like the kid, man. Because imagine, like, guys, remember that picture? Ghana, Manu, and Rasmus sitting on that board. We were like, yeah, man, that's our future, right? We were like, that's our future right there. And imagine, like, how things change, right? During that time, we were all boosted for that picture. We know our future sorted. And then now we hear like, oh, Garnacho could be heading out the door. And then if that happens to Garnacho, because they're actually the players with actual value that they can bring into the team, then what will stop Manu? Same thing happening to Manu next season or next in the summer, right? Because Ineos feel like, listen, we got to bring in money, right? And how do you do it? These other teams, like, for example, like Chelsea, Man City, they have been selling their players, the homegrown talent, for the longest time and making money from that. Because when you sell your homegrown talent, homegrown players, it's clean money, fresh money comes in, pure profit, and then you can do quite a bit with it. That's why Chelsea has been able to build that crazy team, because of all the, there was a, I need to find that there was an image from Sky, I think. Sky had put in an image of all the players that Chelsea sold, all the players Man City sold. Cole Palmer was part of the Man City system, youth system. They sold him. And all these teams, they've been doing this for years and years and making huge profits. United, we haven't been really being able to do that. We can sell our academy players, but we're not making much money. So it's just crazy. So if we do this with Garnacho, this will be like the beginning of this type of trend, right? Where we groom these players, get into a certain level. In the past, would have obviously would have want them to be like, okay, go ahead and shine until whatever. But now we're going to be looking at some things like where at a certain point, if he's not really performing that much, somebody comes, tries to buy him, we sell him. So it's crazy. Squidgy saying, sadly, I think he's yeah. I agree with you, Squidgy. He has massive potential. Yeah. Oh my God, in Italy, yeah, he will tear it up. He will tear it up, man. Dude, I'll be watching the Napoli, man. You have Garnacho and Scott McTominay. Come on, that would be dope. Tony saying, agree with Squeegee. I thought after the last season, yeah, the Pushkas Award and yeah, exactly. Sigma saying, if we're up to you, would you keep Ericsson? No. Ed Sigma, no. Ericsson needs to go, man. Ericsson is too slow, unfortunately. Ericsson, maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, Ericsson would have been maybe decent, but he has slowed down. He does have quality, but yeah, Ericsson needs to go. Nobody's knocking on our door trying to sign him. In the summer, he's going to go for free, of course, contract done, right? Let's see. Squeegee saying it was the wrong decision letting him go for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Mohammed Jama, hello. I think Manu got bigger problems than a few names. Mohammed, first of all, did you smash a like? Did you hit that subscribe, Mohammed? All right. Let us know what team you support, Mohammed. All right. Welcome. So Mohammed is saying, I think Manu got bigger problems than a few names. You need to reset the cup table. These contracts are killing you. Oh, yeah. And that's what Ineos is trying to do, right? If, for example, we were able to offload Rashford, all right? He goes somewhere, he gets a chance to play ball for good 6 months. Hopefully in the summer he comes back. Some team comes and tries to get him. But yeah, the mission is to get rid of Rashford, get rid of Casemiro. These are highest paid players, right, at the team. You get rid of those two. Anthony, that's another one. We're looking to offload him. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. So you get rid of some of those highest paid players, the Deadwood, Luke Shaw and them, come on. Then we'll be in a decent shape after summer. So we shall see. That's what my opinion. Okay. Ericsson has to go. Yeah, Ericsson is going to go in the summer for sure. But guys, I wouldn't be surprised if Ericsson is starting tomorrow, guys. Ericsson may start tomorrow. Ericsson should go. We need to offload some OGs. I agree with you. To offload some OGs. Guys, make sure you hit us. Join the Discord link, guys. I dropped the Discord link again right there. Join us in the Discord. All right. We can continue the discussion. We can share videos, pictures, you name it. It makes it more fun out on that side, makes it easier. Hi from Kazakhstan. Hello, welcome. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. I cannot read your name. My Kazakhstani is not very good. Is that yeah, I cannot read that name. Welcome. Let's see. Let me see here. Yeah, so guys, the lineup tomorrow, mine goes like this, man. I think Onana starts again. No, but I think wait. No, I think Bayande is gonna start. I think Bayande is going to start. I think Bayande he's the one that plays in Europa and Cups competition. Onana plays in the league. So Bayande starts tomorrow. Okay, Bayande back three. It's going to be delayed again. Maguire and I saw Licha. So Licha should be back. I think he had a knock. So Licha starts. Again, left back, left wing back, whatever. It's going to be again Dalot. Midfield two. You know, why change it? You know, you don't, because I don't think he's gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays Ericsson, but no. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ugarte, Mainu, and then Mazraoui. Okay, midfield, my 2 10s, Bruno and Ahmad. Up top, Xerxes. I think Xerxes starts again. United FC 07. What's going on? Man, you're not late, man. You're on time, you know, because listen, you just joined, so you're on time, dude. Yeah, man. Bayande starts for sure. Let's see. Are we gonna get Casemiro and Rashi in the lineup? They're gonna hit. You know, Casemiro is gonna hold bench again. Rashi is gonna hold bench. I think Rashi is gonna make bench tomorrow, guys. Right? I think he's gonna make bench tomorrow. That'll be interesting. If he makes bench and then Garnacho is not there, then we'll know Garnacho is on his way out. Right? That could be an indication. But I think because there's some reports, reports were coming out that Rashford has been training very, very hard by himself and all this stuff. In my head, I'm like, dude, you should have been training hard the entire time. Why now? Because you haven't been playing. That's why these reports are coming out that you've been training extra hard. Come on, Rashi. You are Mr. Man United. All right, this team is yours. I just love woke up. Oh yeah. That's cool, man. No worries. Time difference and all, it's kind of hard to keep track, yeah, man. So guys, listen, let's see. Okay, let's get the predicted score. Do we think United is gonna get that much needed win tomorrow? What are we thinking? Are we going to get that elusive win at home? Ruben Amorim said that we're kind of shaky at home. We are scared to play at home. Squeegee is going to be at the game. He's going to give us his full report after. But Squeegee is saying it's going to be a 3-0 win, Man United. I like Tony's scoreline. Man United 2, Rangers 1. We like to give that one goal. All right, we like to give people that one goal, but as a present for playing us. Jeez, but yeah, I agree with the 2-1 Rangers score. United FC 07. It said we're gonna win 3-2. All right, Squeegee, listen, man, I really hope we get that 3-0 win. It will feel good. The players will be excited about that. Because hopefully they'll believe if we keep a clean sheet. What? That'll be crazy. Okay, that'll be crazy. Because if we win, right, it will build that extra momentum for that Fulham game. Because that Fulham game, that's going to be crucial. All right, crucial. So I really hope that Fulham game coming up on Sunday, we get another win. So if we get this win, we get the Fulham win, and then after that, we go back to Europe again. We play FC SB, right, on Thursday. So 3 wins in a row. That will feel good. That will feel like gold right there. All right. Thank you. United FC 07 said everyone join the Discord. People join the Discord. All right. We appreciate that. Yeah. So okay. So no one is predicting we're gonna lose. That's good. Yeah, it's kind of it's one of those, man. I can never predict United losing, man. It's just it doesn't feel right. Okay. United FC07. What's for breakfast, man? I'm making some coffee and pancakes. Oh, okay. Nice, nice, nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. Pancakes sounds really good right now. It's my time. It's 11 p.m. at night, and when you said pancakes, I'm like, that sounds pretty good. Squeegee's also Squeegee. You already had your breakfast, mate? Because I know you guys are just waking up. Yeah. So let's see what else is going on real quick before we jump out of here, people. Let's see any new developments. Ahmad, according to Center Devils, Ahmad leads the entire Premier League for both goals created through take-ons and goals created through defensive actions this season. Amadinho. What? Nice. My man. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's 4 a.m. Oh, it's bedtime for you. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm about to head on out of here. So other news, Daily Mirror is reporting that Mason Greenwood has decided to close the door on England and has switched his international allegiance to Jamaica. All right. Jamaica, you are getting Mason Greenwood. That is interesting. Imagine Mason Greenwood at the World Cup. That will be something. That will be something. But it's pretty sad. My United prediction for United are always wrong. Last time I got it right. Was FA Cup. Oh, we win 2-1. Okay. I mean, yeah, man. Squeegee's the man. Squeegee's the man, man. 4 a.m. That is crazy. So yeah, guys, Mason Greenwood is gonna be a Jamaican player. According to MUFC MPB, Napoli are getting closer to signing Alejandro Garnacho. The negotiations with Manchester United are progressing quickly. Personal terms are agreed. All right. Napoli sporting director Giovanni Mana is ready to fly to Manchester if necessary. Giovanni Mana's bags are packed. He's ready to go. All right. So this deal could definitely happen, man. This deal could happen. All right. So we shall see tomorrow. Let's see what else we got going on. Apparently Casemiro is receiving proposals from MLS. Nice. Come on, Casemiro. Come to the US, man. Come on. Leave our Man United. Come to the US. Do your thing. Join Messi and them over there. Right? Let's see what else is going on. Okay. Yeah. So I see this story with Casemiro. It looks like it's kind of going that he's getting offers from the MLS. I see a story on a Gyökeres. Of course, Gyökeres. Benjamin Sesko has scored 5 goals in the last 5. Gyökeres 5 goals in the last 3. The European strikers at the center of countless transfer reports, both on target in Leipzig versus Sporting. Interesting. Yeah, guys. On that note, people, let us end it here, man. Let us end it here. All right. I appreciate you guys hanging with your boy. Tomorrow it's going to be a good game. All right. Tony saying Casemiro to Philly Union will be cool, dude. Tony, if that happens, man, I'll be heading to Philly, man. Yeah, to check some of those games. That's about close to I'll ever go to seeing someone play live from Man United. That would be interesting. Oh yeah, Jokeris is still on top for sure. Jokeris is still on top. That's why come summer, it's going to be a battle, man. It's going to be a battle for Jokeris, right? Okay, people, listen. Have a good morning for Squeegee United FC07. Good evening for everybody, guys. Thank you so much for being here, people. I appreciate you all. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, morning, day. All right. Take care. Glory, glory, Man United. Tomorrow we're winning. Okay. All today for you guys. All right. All right. Peace out.